Hey fellow beaters, it's JP and I've got a bracelet tutorial for you today. I'm calling it my Fiesta bracelet. I've got some fun colors and really simple, easy to do, great for a beginner. All you need are bicones and 11 seed beads, or 11-aught seed beads. So, to make this bracelet, two of these units is 1 inch. And so you'll need 8 bicones or whatever 4mm bead you use. You just need a 4mm bead, doesn't have to be bicones, and seed beads to do this. So that's 1 inch. And then you can figure out how many beads you need based on that. The colors I've used here are my galvanized silver, my Yuki 11-aught seed beads. This is cobalt blue AB, emerald AB, and light cyan AB. So those are the colors. And then I've used a 6-pound fireline, and this is perfect. You could also use an 8-pound. You'll need a clasp of your choice, so I'm using the large lobster claw, which is what my go-to clasp of choice, and a couple of jump rings, and I'm good to go. So let's get started. So to start, what you're going to do is pick up 4 bicones and 4 seed beads and put them in this alternating order. Then what you want to do is just go through all the beads, and we're going to make a ring. So I've gone through all of them. So it makes a nice tight ring. And what you want to do is just tie the ends. So I'm just going to make a knot now with my tail here and with my working thread. And there you have it. So now we can pull that knot into the bicone. So this should feel really tight and secure once you've done that. So now pick up 3 11s and go into the next bicone. And repeat, pick up 3 11s, go into the next bicone, and again. And again. So I've done it total of 4 times, just like that. So go through this last bicone, and then you want to go into the first 2 seed beads in that group of 3. So you should have this, and what we're going to do is make our loop for the ear wire. So I'm going to pick up 4 seed beads, 4 11s. Go back through the same seed bead. Go through the first one. So I'm making my diamond-shaped loop like I always do. Pick up an 11, go into the next one. And then again, pick up an 11. Go into the next one here. And last time, pick up an 11, go into the next 2 11s, just like that. And then you're going to reinforce the whole thing. So just go back through all the seed beads. So you want this to be the most secure part of the bracelet, since this is where a lot more of the stress will go on the thread. Alright, now that I've gone through all the way around, I'm just going to continue through the next 3 seed beads there, and then I have to work my way into the opposite side. So I'm going through the seed beads here. what I want to do is end up right there. Now what I'm going to do is pick up an 11 and then get my other color here. So pick up an 11 and a bicone. So basically I want to end up with 4 bicones. And I got one more and another 11 there. So this is what you should get. And you want to go back around the beads, just like this. Now I am going to continue through that next 11 and come out of the bicone. And I'm going to pick up 3 11s and go into just the next bicone. And then again, 3 11s. And I'm going into the next bicone. One more time, pick up 3 11s and go into this last bicone. Get these to fall into place. Now this last one here actually just needs the inner seed bead because it's got the 3 on the outer part. So we're just going to pick up 1 11 and go through into the next bicone. And there you have it. Now continue through the bicone, go into the next seed bead and bicone. And you want to come out of that top seed bead again. So this is what you should have. Now you're going to repeat the same process that we just did. And so once again, I'm going to pick up an 11, then a bicone, and an 11, bicone, 11, bicone. So I'm going to get my 4 bicones and 5 11s. So you start with an 11, you end with an 11. Go back around the same seed bead where we started. And this is what you should have. So now go through the next 11 there and then the bicone. Keep your tension tight. You don't want these to be loose as you're working. So now add 3 11s and continue into the next bicone, or pick up 3 11s. And repeat, pick up 3 11s, go into the next bicone. And again, pick up 3 11s and go into the next bicone. Just like that. And then this last one here, we just need 1. We've got the 3 on the outer, we just need the inner 11. So just pick it up, and I'm just going to turn it this way, and I'm going to pick up 1 11 and just go into that bicone. And that's popped into place, and we should be good. You can go back through all the beads again if you want, but this should feel very secure. And continue forward. So 11 bicone and then the next 2 11s to get you set up to add the next set. And that is it. So you are going to continue until you get the length of bracelet that you want. Alright, so I've got the length of bracelet that I need here, and for the last part I'm going to show you how to do the clasp loop again. So you want to basically just exit out of this last bead here that's at the point, just like you would as if you were going to add more. But instead what you're going to do is pick up 4 11s, go back through the bead, and go through the first 11 in that group of 4, and then pick up an 11, go into the next 11, pick up an 11, go into the next 11, and last time pick up an 11 and go into this last 2 11s, just like that. And make sure everything is nice and tight, and then I'm just going to go ahead and reinforce again. And go through the beads. That's all I'm doing, is just going through beads. I'm not adding anything or... So there it is. And then to tie off, you're just going to tie some half-inch knots. So I would say you could tie 2 or 3. So I'm going to tie one. I'm going to go into this next 11 and then tie one between that 11 and the bicone. And then go through the bicone. I'm going to get the knot pulled in. And again, I'm going to tie another one between an 11 and a bicone. So first I'm going to go through these 11s that are on the outer side or outer ring, and now a half-inch knot here. And then go into the bicone again. Oh, sorry. I bumped the camera. We'll tie one between the 11 and the bicone here. And then you just want to pull, or you want to go through the bicone, and that hides the knot in the bicone. And I'm going to go ahead and trim. I've tied 3 knots, so we should be good. And there is our completed Fiesta bracelet. Well, I hope you liked this tutorial. It was very quick and simple and creates a really beautiful bracelet. And of course, you can make lots of different color combinations and come up with some great gifts for someone. So I'll see you in the next tutorial.